name's Roger Webb and welcome to my workshop. This week what I've done is I've gone out in my paddock and picked up an old log that's probably been there for in excess of 5 years, and I've cut a piece off it and make some sort of bowl. It's rather nice wood. It's very hard wood. Not quite sure what it is. Possibly blackwood, Tasmanian blackwood. So there's lots of grub holes in it. So we'll knock the rough edges off it and see what we can make of it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this between centres and make it somewhere near round, and then determine what shape it's going to be, the bowl I think, and then I'm going to machine a tenon, an internal tenon, on one end or the other, and put it in my chuck and bore it out. So here we go. Okay, we've got it between our centres now. An interesting fact with these type of lathes, with it's got a variable gearbox like some of the constantly changing cars these days. So what you need to do is, it's very important to start the lathe up with something that's at a true like this in the slowest speed possible. So normally you can't actually alter the speed unless the motor's running. So what you need to do is catch out of the gear lever then, and then actually turn the lathe by hand and put a little bit of pressure on it, and it will actually change the speed to the lowest speeds possible. You lock it in there and then you can start it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is make it somewhere near round, and I'm going to be using my 3/4 inch roughing gauge. As you take more material off, it is possible to speed the lathe up a little bit more. Now we're really starting to get somewhere. Lovely texture of the wood, the different colours and the voids. I'll be picking out a lot of this with probably use a Dremel, but now what I'm going to do is square off this end and cut a tenon in here, and then put it into my chuck and stick it back on. I can give you a very good tip now. It is a very good idea to, if you're going to do wood turning, to get yourself a, I suppose a carpentry apron. They are very good, because otherwise it fills your shirt, your pockets up with all this shavings and dust and swarf, and in particular if you have an iPhone 4 or 5 or whatever they are now, it gets into where the charger goes into, and when you stick a charger in, it doesn't charge. So then you've got to clean it out of your phone and get it everywhere else. got my tenon on here now, and I've started to make a bit of a foot for the base, and what I'm going to do is just start to round this off around here a little bit, and then I'll turn it around and put it in the chuck. So here we go, and I can speed it up a bit now too. Okay, I've just put this piece of wood now in the chuck on the tenon, so you can actually see now the angle of the tenon and the actual angle of the, or I suppose the receiving tenon inside the chuck jaws. This job now is to square off this end, and we'll see what direction we're going to go then. Into a bit of a rough shape now. Fortunately, I've lost a bit of material out here, but I don't think it really matters. Might round it a little bit more here. Take a little bit more off the top.